little bit. You're just very low.
Oh, we want to start recording now.
I hate that thing every time.
I started just because, like, I know that we can, like, cut out the first beginning.
Yeah, just cut out the beginning. Still can't hear you.
Nope.
Sorry.
Same.
Glad we cut out the beginning.
No, you know what? At this point, part of me is like, just leave it in. Because
it adds character.
I wanted this episode to be something that, like, you know, we're just talking and catching up and catching other people up to where we've been. Because I feel like 2020 finally did catch up, and it's excruciating, and I'm dying. We're all dying in some capacity, or we've been dying. And yeah. Amber, you
good with my settings.
We can hear you.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Hear you. You're
Stop
fine.
It.
Stop.
Don't touch anything.
No more. Got it.
Perfect.
It's been so freaking long, and we've only done, like, actually a few episodes, so I don't even remember
what the intro is.
We didn't even have an intro, to be honest.
Yeah, we did.
So, like, to say, like, oh man, what's the intro? Is like, we've never had one to be
thoughts. No,
we're the thoughts.
That's the ending, isn't it?
Thoughts.
Welcome to 3am Thoughts. I'm blank. This is blank. And then we go.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes.
Anyways, this is 3am Thoughts. I'm Kay. Join with me today are Jean, Jen, Stina, and Amy. Fun episode we have planned for today, which is that we have no plan. I just wanted to get the gang together because we haven't seen each other in a really long time in this context. And that's basically it. None of us necessarily have the time to do or think about anything
a thing.
Yeah, other than the bare minimum right now. So
Correct.
If you can tell from my background and Amy's background, we had to move during the pandemic, which was a blast. And I'm mad because I got a camera, like a nice camera, can't find it. Can't find a lot of things.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Starring also Rich.
Starring Rich also.
Starring Rich.
I can't wait for the day that Rich finally decides to join us.
No.
For what, I don't know, but, like, we'll figure it out.
I don't know. His specialty is, like, weird experimental clown music. So, like, maybe once we do that episode.
For
Put
Rich,
it on the list.
For Rich, I would do anything. I mean, we can make it happen.
We can make it happen. We can fit that
in. Yeah.
You know it's good.
It's not good.
If you tell them what to look for, they'll like it.
They won't like it.
They'll like it.
They won't. Jesus Christ.
Can this episode just be Rich talking in the background?
And all of us reacting to
Yes.
whatever he's saying. I mean, yeah, I would love to do a react to Rich episode. That would be fun. Yeah. We moved. We've been dying. Jean and I have been in classes. That sucks. I still have assignments.
I got a full-time job.
Yeah, Aim got a full-time job.
I'm being quarantined.
One of my parents was hospitalized. Like, there's so much crap happening. We have, like, no time for anything. But it's fine because we're here and we're friends.
We're here and we're friends. That's the gist of it. That's everything.
That's it. Good night.
Bye.
We've been the thoughts. Thank you. Good night.
What?
Speaking of friends, over the past few days, I've had a few, like, really extended phone calls with some of you, and also some of my other friends that I haven't seen in forever, like coworkers. I was on the phone yesterday with my friend Akshita, and I started talking about like the wife commune that we have planned, and I was like, oh yeah, you could totally come and whatever. And I had to crack up laughing because she's like, this is the third wife commune I've been invited to. And I'm like, holy shit.
That's amazing.
We're not the only ones.
Everyone wants one.
Yes.
Everyone's sick of this shit.
Yes. The wife
Millennial
commune
dream.
is a commune for wives. We're planning on getting a large plot of land, and we're all gonna move there and be self-sufficient, and it's going to be great.
Hmm. There's gonna be farming and animal husbandry and soap crafting and knitting.
And most recent additions have been, so Kay and I were on the phone last
God.
week. We came up with 2 additions to the commune. The first is the school, and the second
school.
is the fight pit.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I
I love
almost
this.
forgot about the fight pit. How can
Wait,
I
did you
forget?
see what I put in the chat? So my friend Jordan from my cohort recommended a potential name for the fight pit.
Okay.
Her suggestion is the Fisting Coalition.
Oh,
Okay.
that is a name.
Yeah, why not, right?
I mean,
I
I'm
honestly
kind of in love with it.
I've
right?
heard worse names. My chat name is worse.
Yeah, in the group chat,
Yeah.
it's bad, but it's
It's
okay.
pretty bad. It's
Isn't
great
it
though.
catastrophic cummies or
No.
something?
Oh, but that is another golden
No,
one.
but right now it's gonna be. No, that's Amy's now. Catastrophic cummies.
You're changing from jabroni testeroni to catastrophic cummies.
My mom will be so proud.
I love the alliteration.
Holy shit.
What is it though? What was Jen's?
It's,
By little
Booty blasted
close?
cream pie.
it's booty blasted cream pie.
I was gonna say the one you came up with was way worse.
Yeah.
Hearing it out loud, it hits much differently than like seeing it come up on my notifications.
I
It
know.
gives it a new dimension.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
What's everyone drinking? I see people drinking. I want to know. Are we hydrated? Are we? What?
Drinking water.
I
Okay.
got water.
Drink
Oh.
a Miller.
I have.
Also water.
Oh, I
yeah.
love that Bang energy drink. That's a good one.
This is my Bang. I got it at the grocery store. Blue and pink matches
stuff
my
is
rosy
disgusting.
complexion. It's not great, but I
I
hate
tried one the
coffee.
other day, and they're like battery acid and like not in a tasty way.
Oh,
They
I
There's a
appreciate-
tasty battery acid?
Yeah.
Yeah, Red Bull.
Yeah. Oh my
honestly,
gosh.
Red Bull's pretty good.
Yeah, speaking of Red Bull, I just crushed one a few seconds ago because earlier I had to take some Benadryl because I was getting hives for some unknown reason. Took a
my
nap,
God.
woke up, crushed a Red Bull, and now here we are. So I'm like vibing, you know?
Oh my God.
What
think-
do you know what your mystery hives are from? Or are
Lord.
they just mystery hives?
Lord knows. Lord knows.
Probably
That's
creates
not
stress
good.
hives. You've been going through it.
Breast, dust, and animal fur, probably, if I'm being honest.
That's fair.
If I know, okay.
I
Well,
mean,
it's a good thing you have like 2 cats and a dog.
we have 2 dogs here.
2 cats and
Aw.
2 dogs.
We have 2 cats, 2 dogs here, and a bunch of annoying neighbors.
Wait, you have 2 dogs
It's
there?
the kids.
Yeah, we have
It's the
Kira
kids.
and Myunji. When I was in Korea, my mom got a dog because she was like so afraid of the
Oh,
empty
right.
nest. Yeah,
I
and I'm just
forgot
like,
about that.
But she
yeah,
already
I
had
was
a
like, I
dog.
have a set date. I'm coming back. Why do you need this other dog? Anyways, yeah. So we have 2 dogs, 2 cats, and a whole lot of neighbors. And today is Saturday. I have
Yes.
no clue when we'll upload this.
Wait, a
Probably
timestamp.
tomorrow. Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Earlier, I think the Bills game was on.
It's
Yeah.
still on.
It's still on.
It's still on.
Well, you can tell we're all big sports fans because we're doing this instead of watching the game.
I had it on.
It's on in our house currently.
My downstairs neighbor has it on, and I can goddamn hear it from here.
Actually, I should have kept it on, put on mute. Damn it.
It's on somewhere. I think my dad's probably watching. But anyways, our neighbors had people over, which
That's what you do
first,
during a pandemic.
and all I heard
Yeah.
was children screaming outside because they like had a fire pit out and like had other people over and were like, hey,
No.
Fire pit? Goddamn, it's winter.
It's supposed to
Technically,
be
it's not
cold.
winter.
It's 2013 Bills, Jen.
Ooh.
I know.
It was on during dinner.
Not
And
that anyone else cares, but
yeah, I saw the things happen.
Hell
There was
yeah.
referees.
Bulls were happening?
People were running.
someone who went over there kept trying to yell the like hey, and like trying to get like other people to also yell. And here's the thing, I hate being bothered. That was so troublesome. Like you're already a bunch of screaming children, and like I don't mind kids, like I really most of the time everything's fine, but like holy crap, couldn't get anything done, so I just sat in anger thinking about how annoying it was.
Just how much you are not about that situation.
Absolutely not. Like it's a pandemic, and it's like they already have like so many freaking kids.
And you think it's like pertinent to bring your kids to goddamn gatherings?
No one also around here wears a mask.
I'm not surprised.
It's quite awful. So to our viewers, stay safe, wear a mask, wash your hands. Don't be an asshole.
correct.
Yep.
So what's everyone else been up to these past while?
I like that.
So I'm supposed to be working on my thesis for school, but I'm not. I'm also supposed to be working on my fellowship for school, but I'm not. You want to know what I am doing?
Is that cheese?
Hydrating.
No, it's not. It's dried mango.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I don't like cheese like that to just eat it.
I do.
Ugh, no.
I love cheese. What are you talking about?
I mean, I love cheese too, but I'm just
You're not
gonna
just
sit
gonna-
here. Yeah, no, not like that.
In an ideal world, I would be eating cheese just
Same.
straight up.
But it kills my intestines, so I
I was
don't.
gonna say I'm not lactose intolerant, but my body doesn't really like dairy like that. So
I heard my parents hooting and hollering, so maybe something happened with football.
And hollering.
my father also is
Let's
hooting
check.
and hollering.
Is it a
Well, they're
good
still going.
hollering?
I think so. I hear clapping.
I'm assuming we are close to a touchdown because my father is yelling "Go, go!" We did not score, but
Ah,
Score? Apparently, we're doing good.
yeah,
all right.
Hi Tony.
Oh, here, hold on.
I was refreshing the score and we haven't scored yet, which is why.
I don't think he.
Hi.
Tony, say
Hi.
hi. Everyone
Hi
say
Tony. Hi Tony. Tony, hi.
Just hi.
Oh no.
People won't remember Tony from our last episode because we haven't finished editing our last
You
episode.
didn't
But
edit
Tony,
it yet.
but Tony was there.
Ghost of Tony passed.
So he
So
was. He was there. It's fine.
yeah, so I mean, like,
Um,
get excited
on
for
my-
Tony.
He will be here at some point in the future, whenever that episode goes up. Oh, so I'm working on my second wrestling PowerPoint.
Beautiful.
Glad for you.
If you haven't seen the first one, you missed out.
Have I seen the first one? I don't think I have.
I'll send it in the group chat later so everyone can look at it.
Please.
I
Part
like
of
the-
me,
A follow-up, because the person that I made it for, their one complaint was that it wasn't horny enough. And they were
Oh,
like, I was expecting a little bit more
Valid.
from you.
That's
And I was
valid.
like,
Mm-hmm.
I know, but it was like when we were first like becoming friends, and I didn't want you to think that I was that weird. And she was like, I already knew that you were weird.
Make it horny, damn it.
So by request, I'm making a second one.
Beautiful.
WWE, the second one, more horny than before.
I love that.
But we did score 35-13.
Oh, fuck yeah.
ooh.
I just get excited when other people are excited. So like, sure, I'll watch it if there are snacks involved and like everyone's like excited. I'll be like, oh,
That's me.
cool. Please pass the French onion dip.
Oh gosh. Please pass that delicious bread bowl.
Mm,
That
bread
sounds
bowl.
good. We're on the bread.
Bread bowl.
We love carbs.
I'll show you guys what I've been doing. Let me.
Please.
I have what I've been working on. You guys have seen it, but the audience, the pretend audience, have not seen it. So.
Oh.
Pretend
We
audience.
have viewers, maybe like 2.
My parents, definitely.
My sister.
So
Not
that's
anymore after we didn't post for like 2 months.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair. That's fine.
Is
We
it
have
the
3
snacks?
listeners.
Yes.
I love the snacks.
So I have a big old bag of terracotta clay, and I'm
Ooh,
not
that
really...
crinkle is giving me like
Ooh,
ASMR.
ASMR. Yeah,
magic.
let's do it.
Enough of that. So, I'm not really experienced in ceramics. I took a class in high school, and that's it. So, I would love. I'm going out of focus. Hold on.
Not experienced in web tech either.
You know what? Whatever. It doesn't matter. So, I want to eventually get into sculpting, but first, you should probably like practice. And something very easy to make are snakes because they are noodles. So that's what I did. I don't have names for them yet, but I will once I paint them. I just have to find my paints.
Oh
I don't
wait,
know
we
where
can
they
name them
are.
now.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Right
Okay.
now.
This is the first one I did.
Balthazar.
Bartholomew.
Okay, he's got like a crack right here.
Oh
so
no.
You can.
Aw.
Beck, you can do something with that.
Yeah, I
It's
can
fine.
fill it
Oh
in
my
with
god.
something.
Yeah.
Speaking of cracks, Amy today said
What?
something. Yes,
What?
exactly. Speaking of cracks, Amy today
Oh.
said something that because we've been moving stuff around like constantly and it sucks. And honey, what was it?
I don't know. Just
What did-
I just remember saying.
Don't let
Do
it
want me to
hit
say
you
it?
where the good Lord split you. And I swear
Let it
to
hit you where
God,
the Lord split ya.
Wow.
like
Oh,
it
God.
took a good like 5-minute recovery period because I'd never heard that in my life.
Oh,
Well,
I have.
Want
You
to
haven't?
incorporate
I
I'm
haven't.
it.
taking credit for that. That wasn't me. That was something I heard.
Yeah, I was
Um,
gonna say I've heard that before.
I've heard it.
So the next one we have, I'm gonna give this one to Kay because she was here when I was making them, and I'm like, please pick one so I can like feel like to make it for someone. And he's kind of like
Oh.
I do the thing that beauty
Aw.
bloggers do, but he
Love
only
it.
has one eye. The
Aw.
other one is it just fell off.
I love
But yeah,
that.
there's like a little X there, so he's kind of like handy capable. So I like this one a lot.
I think I'm gonna name him Cedric.
Okay. He's kind of curious, so that's
Cute.
that's good. The next one is another spiral. This one kind of looks more like a piece of poo, but it's okay.
Honestly, when you sent them, I thought you were making poops. They all look
It doesn't help.
The same thing.
The terracotta does not help, but this one has 2 eyes. That's all I have to say about it.
It reminds me of those snakes that look like worms. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Like they're like little nubby guys. They're cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are snakes not all little nubby guys?
correct.
Some of them
This-
more than others.
I mean,
Yeah.
true.
Are you talking about like
honest.
sand boas? Because they have the super like flat, smooth heads.
No, it's like it's a snake that looks like a worm.
I know. I love those and like the hog-nosed snake.
Ah, they're so
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are cuties.
I should do that. I
Yes.
need tools first. I don't have many
Oh.
tools. Here's the next one. Cobra style.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, I like that one.
Loving it.
There's no eyes on this one because I forgot, but that's okay.
He's
Fine, he
blind.
doesn't
It's
need that.
fine.
Yeah. The most advanced one I will save for last. This one's the small one.
Oh, a baby.
It also doesn't have eyes because I have sausage fingers and I can't make them.
You
that
could use
small.
like a needle or something.
Yeah.
Small.
I should do that. I need to find all of my tools. I don't have anything. And here is, I have to hold it on my finger in a specific way so I don't like drop it.
The thing that's gonna really suck is when people go to listen to this on like Spotify and there's no visuals and they're like, it's gonna be like 10 minutes of like
Here's
Amy
this.
showing these snakes. Here's
For the
this.
listeners,
And we're
I
just
it is-
should have described it a little bit better. My last snake is the most complex snake. It is one of the jungle variety that sleeps all curled up on a stump,
Tree
and I
ball.
have it. Yep. And here's his fat tail
I
Oh my
love it.
God.
that is
Aw.
probably easily breakable.
I was gonna say I'm
But-
gonna laugh if it breaks off like in front of our eyes.
You would.
Jesus.
All the stages because this one took forever because I had to like mold it
Yeah,
Yeah.
with like
I
some
love that
aluminum foil.
he looks like he's draped over
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Here's
Mhm.
some.
piece of wood.
This looks like intestines if you look at it like this.
A little bit, yeah.
Yep.
This is from the back. The one thing I can appreciate about this probably not professional grade clay is it like sort of wrinkles in a way where like it's almost like a meat bag, so like real life. I can't really see it
But
because
it's
my
got a little
webcam sucks.
texture to
But
it.
it's like, oh, that's a nice touch that I didn't really plan on, but it's nice. So that's what I've been doing.
I love them.
I love that for you.
I also
It is fun.
love for you.
It's very fun, and I can't wait to do it more. I don't have any personal time. So.
I remember when she first started doing it, we were in the living room. Like I walk in and she's just like surrounded by clay and she has like her little papers spread out on the table and she's like
Aw.
crafting these little things. She has little Game Grumps on in the background. Adorable.
Amongst
Love it.
all of our belongings packed in the living room, so it
Yeah.
was a little weird.
But yeah. Jen, what have you been up to?
Oh God, working.
And how is
I
that?
finally took a vacation.
Woo!
Oh, it works great. I don't know when we recorded our last podcast, but since we've recorded our last podcast, which isn't even out yet, who knows? I reviewed the PlayStation 5. I'm reviewing like a shit ton of headsets right now. I got this one on. I got an Astro A40.
Me
I
at
got
Jen on Twitter
A
the other day.
SteelSeries
Jen, tell me
Arctis
what to
7P.
buy.
I think you guys might like this one. It's a Logitech G733. They come in 4
Ooh.
different colors.
I
Yeah,
saw
Ooh.
those. Yeah.
No, lilac. This one's lilac.
That's pretty.
So yeah, I'm reviewing a bunch of shit, and then now that I'm on vacation, I'm cuddling with my dog and not doing
Yes.
shit.
Beautiful.
That's
I
what
I'm
love
reading.
that for you. What are you reading?
I know. A Star Wars Thrawn book.
Ooh!
Because
How
I
sexy.
just love Star Wars.
I love that for you. I just started my dad watching The Mandalorian last night. He likes it.
Wait, did you watch the last episode?
I haven't yet. Amy and
We're
I
not
need to
caught
catch up.
Yeah.
I think we're maybe
I know, Jen. I know.
Ish.
3 or 4 episodes.
3 or 4 episodes.
God.
That's all everyone's been saying, so I'm excited.
I can't wait to watch
Have
it.
you
though.
been spoiled? You don't know what happens?
I
I've
know
been spoiled
a
for
little
one
bit.
thing, but not the last episode. Don't fucking zip it.
It's amazing. I cried.
Here's the thing.
Oh my
I
God.
do.
I am such a weenie baby for everything.
Mhm.
Good tracks.
I will cry
Yeah.
no matter what.
Okay.
That's it.
Continue.
That's it. Like whether
End
or
of
not it's
story.
good or bad, if it's a finale or some shit, I'll probably cry.
I mean, it was like, it was happy and sad tears.
Aw.
Just, oh, you gotta watch it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'll post my pictures to the group chat and everyone can see me crying.
Oh.
I
Oh my
am-
god, I was like sobbing on my couch and I texted my work. I was like, or I slacked them. I was like, anyone else sobbing after that finale? And they're like, yeah. And then other people were like, shut up, we haven't seen it yet.
Stina, what have you been up to?
Well, I had to get tested for COVID because my coworker's husband tested positive, and now I'm quarantining. So it's been giving me time to try to beat video games that I have an infinite like buffet of because I don't know when to stop buying video games.
I get it.
Yeah.
Love that.
And I've been crafting, and specifically I've been tatting. Here is a thing that I am working on right now.
I saw your bookmark on
It's so
Facebook.
pretty.
So pretty.
I have no
Thank
clue
you.
how one goes about doing that, but it looks
With
cool.
one of these.
The little thingy.
A shuttle.
Yep.
Oh.
Everything is
Okay.
like a little guy. I don't know how to describe
much all I've
anything.
been
I don't know what anything is called, so everything's just grouped under the category of like a little
little
guy. It's
That
like
little guy.
this one time we were at one of the zoos in New York City and we were at like the birds of prey section, and Amy doesn't let me live this down, where I'm looking at these birds up in a tree, but I'm trying to tell Amy that I'm looking at birds up in a tree, but the thing that comes out of my mouth is, look at those little guys upstairs.
It's the best
Why?
way to describe something.
So close.
I wasn't happy.
And she's like, you mean the birds in the tree? And I was like, yeah, the little guys upstairs. What don't you get about that?
Hello, I thought I was being clear about this.
It's like we're at a zoo. It could be anything, honestly.
You knew what I was talking
It's
about.
enough,
too.
right?
Yeah. You know what I want to complain about?
Oh, yes, please.
Ooh,
Yes.
go off.
Do it.
So I hope everyone sees Jen's microphone. For me, it's down and to the left, so I'm pointing at her right now, but I bet it won't be recorded like that, so it's gonna look stupid. I want that. So I want that microphone, but I'm like, I'm kind of really into customizing like light colors and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think my brother was looking for a microphone, and he's like, oh, this one has changeable LEDs. And I'm like, oh my God, what? And he's like, yeah, it's like $300. And I'm like, ugh, I'm not paying for that.
Yeah.
This was close to Black Friday, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna look for it. Just I want to see what's happening. And I looked, and on their website, it was I think $139 for the I think they call it either the Quad X or S. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's the Quadcast S and then just
Yeah.
the Quadcast.
Yeah, and I'm like, I want it. It's cheaper than Amazon, but I'm like, I'm gonna use my Galaxy brain. Cyber Monday, maybe they'll have a deal. They didn't have a deal. It was sold out. It's been sold out ever since because like
Amy.
the microphone I have, it's okay, but it's not the best. Also, the arm can't even hold the microphone itself.
So what's the point of that?
Rip.
It's currently propped up against my laptop screen. So like, yep. So,
If
like,
I
that's
see it in
great.
stock anywhere, I'll send you a link.
Because Amazon has it right now, but like I said, it's like $300 because
Yeah, I don't know.
everything
like,
else
it's price
sold out.
gouged.
Yeah, and it's like, who the fuck? You know what else is price gouged that I want?
Everything.
Everything. But I've been playing Hades on my original Switch, the one that hooks up to the TV. Usually I play,
God, it's so good. It's so good.
But
I love
have-
that game.
Me too. It's good. I almost
Sorry, we were just joined by a demon temporarily.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine. We just summoned them. What was I saying? When I had Animal Crossing for my original Switch, I was experiencing really bad drift. And at that point in time, I couldn't pay for a new pair of Joy-Cons. So I'm like, okay, fuck it. And then the whole like stimulus check came and then unemployment came and I'm like, I'm going to buy some Joy-Cons. And then I saw Switch Lite was on sale. So I'm like, I could buy Joy-Cons, or for like $30 more, I can buy a whole entire Lite if I want. So I decided to, okay, I'm going to buy the Lite. So I finally went back to my regular Switch now, and I have the drift. So I'm playing Hades, and like I'm kicking ass, and it just goes. All my characters just,
Ooh.
and I'm just like, I hate this. I'm in the zone. I only have one more Death Defiance left. I cannot afford to fuck this up. So here I go. This is a long rant, but we're getting to the point. I'm like, I'm going to buy Joy-Cons now. I have a full-time job. I can afford them. I'm very picky about the Joy-Con colors. They have some gross ass options, like purple and orange. Like, I'm not going to Remy Tim this at this moment in time. I don't want these weird colors. And then I found online there is neon yellow, and they're both neon yellow, and they're beautiful. And I'm like, I want those. Let me go like search them up. And they're out of stock everywhere. And Amazon has them for, I think, $60 extra. So like $154.
Oh my
for-
god.
They're Japan import.
Ooh.
I
So,
got
like,
I got
okay.
the red ones, like the both
Mhm.
like Mario red ones, Japan import for $70.
Yeah,
And
see,
I
now
think-
that's just stupid.
I think once the pandemic hit, all of like the Switch Nintendo products, like the prices all got jacked up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah,
I
so many
bought,
people are buying Animal Crossing and whatnot.
as they should.
And that's fine, but it's like now it's like it's either I pay loads of money for something I've been wanting, or I suck it up. And I just bought Overwatch for my Switch, and I didn't even think about the drift. Oh my god, that's gonna be annoying.
I mean,
Yeah,
you can
so
Be careful about your Switch Lite, though.
I could do my Switch Lite with Overwatch, but the thing is, I'm used to Overwatch on console, so I would want it to project it onto the TV anyway.
Mm.
Yeah.
So like using it on my Switch Lite, and that's where my Animal Crossing is. So I had to buy like an SDXC card, I think is the one for
Mhm.
Nintendo, which is cute because each like gigabyte has its own little Nintendo like emblem. The one I bought had like the mushroom, and there's like the Animal Crossing one on another, and like some other third thing on the other one, and I thought that was cute. But the moral of the story is, I'm mad when I don't buy things right when I see them and think through it and be like, I'm going to be smart about this. And in the end, I don't get it.
Oh.
Retweet.
So that sucks.
So I was having a 3 a.m. thought at like 3 p.m. after leaving Amy's house, trying to get more of my stuff together. And I was thinking, and we're probably going to have a whole episode on this, and we're going to touch more upon this during our like fan fiction trope episode and like bad romance that I'm
God.
planning. But like,
Yes.
I was thinking about Omegaverse.
Ooh.
Why?
Want me to see if I can get the woman from AO3 who worked on it to come on the podcast?
Yes.
I mean,
Answer all our
yes.
questions.
Fuck yes.
Yes. That would be great. I was thinking about how literally out of tropes, it's like everything's made up and the points don't matter. Like all of the different fics have different rules. And the thing that I think about the most is Amy getting viscerally angry about how if Omegaverse is supposed to be based off of like, quote, like wolf dynamics, it's not representative of that at all.
Yeah, I won't get into it, but I'm angry. It doesn't make sense. But I get that they're separate things. So it's fun. Have fun. I love Omegaverse. It's silly, but not indicative of wolf hierarchy or society or whatever you
That's
want to
like
call
your
it.
main complaint. Like, it's not wolfy enough.
Not accurate.
That's not accurate to the biology of these canines. That's literally it.
Jesus.
Yeah, I won't go into it yet. I'll save
I'm
it.
happy for you.
That's amazing.
But yeah, I was thinking about that at 3 p.m. today. So you can tell my day's been going great.
I remember I think you were driving by an escape room or something. It was you and Amy, and you messaged me this. You're driving by like something called Omega House or something. I don't know what it was. And you said, Amy said, if there's not a rutting alpha in there, I want no part of it. Or something like that.
I don't want to escape it then.
It's on camp. It's I think
God.
Omega escape rooms or something like
Omega
that.
room? Yeah, something like that.
Jesus.
The
like, did they-
Omega room.
Did they really think that out?
No.
Maybe they like knew their projected audience though.
Omegaverse fans?
We should go. Like once everything settles and if they're still in business.
Can we?
I
we,
feel like
like,
I'm way too
record?
stupid for that. For escape rooms
Doesn't
in
that make it
general is what
better?
I mean.
Yes.
That would make
Oh,
it better.
true, but that would make it better.
Yeah.
I've been to one escape room, and so mild trauma warning about Nazis. But we went to an escape room with my Girl Scout troop when I think we were in high school at this point, and it was supposed to be like a fun bonding activity, and we were undercover like spies,
Okay.
and we were in Nazi-occupied France, and we were spies
What
in
the
a
fuck?
German base that we were trying to escape from, and there's like raid sirens going off, and like
What the
God.
fuck?
like
For your
on
Girl Scout
audio
group?
track. Yes.
This is exactly the wholesome Girl Scout content that I needed.
Yeah.
My troop leader picked the escape room, and all of I was like, I don't have war PTSD, but like I feel like I kind of do now. Especially because I'm not claustrophobic, but like if you are locked in a room where like there are air raid sirens going off and like bomb sounds going off, and you're in like a military like Nazi base, I feel like that's enough to traumatize anyone. So that was my first and only experience with an escape room, and I don't want to go back.
My experience is very different. I went
I
to
hope so.
the Galleria one at the mall.
They have one there?
Yeah,
Really?
it's
Ooh.
right across from the movie theater. It's right
They
next
have
to
an
that.
inflatable dragon
Ah.
outside. That's how
Is
Is
you
that why
know.
you like it?
I'll tell you what, I didn't like it.
Really?
We did like the like medieval one, and there was a dragon. And like I'm not gonna knock on like local businesses who are like trying to get their start, but it was like a paper mache dragon. And it was like it would be better for like either like middle school or high school kids, because it was just like you got to find the secrets, and like at the end it was like, here's your score, you found 2 secrets, and they didn't even tell us like what they were, and there was nothing indicative of like this is a secret or like you did something like good. I think the basis of the story is you're reading a fairy tale book, and like while reading it the actual dragon like materialized, and you had to like I don't know, summon it back. And it was like, we did it for one of my brother's birthday, not this one, but the other one. It was like, okay, cool. I never did an escape room before. So it was like, okay, cool.
So my question is that you only got 2 secrets out of however many there were. Did you like escape the room? Isn't the point of an escape room finding the secrets in order to escape?
Yeah.
Or are these like different things where
I don't
it's
know.
like okay.
Because
I shouldn't
they
ask
just
questions.
gave you like a screen. Yeah, because I don't know. And it was also like, several years ago, so like my memory's shit already, so I don't really remember. It was just at the end, it was just like, here's your score, here's your secrets, and like it was just a number. So like, what am I supposed to do with this number?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, cool, we did better than the last party that went through it, but I'm sure they were all like 7-year-olds, so like you hope that you did
Yeah,
better
you
than
did
them.
good.
Yay!
Congrats.
And it was just like, maybe they have like a dragon one, an Egyptian one, and like a futuristic one. And I can't speak for how the other ones are, but it was just like, okay. And it's like, it was, I guess it was a good first experience of be like, oh, this is okay. I guess I like it. I guess I'll go like see what else other people have just to like figure out how to rank this. I don't know. It was whatever.
Well, I'm glad they had a better first experience than I did because
Yours sounds terrifying.
That's
like,
fucked up.
right? I really want to know what kind of like who decided making that was a good idea.
Ooh.
Like,
Yeah.
like who? I need to talk to them.
Money was poured into this. They thought I was okay. What?
Well,
We
and
need-
especially because it was super detailed. Like there was a lot because we were like in a bunker. It was very detailed and it was surprisingly difficult. But I was like, we are getting out of here immediately and as soon as possible.
I guess that like drives you to want to escape, but like there's a time and place for at wartime sirens, and they're gonna go to like an army store and it's like, we need 7 air raid sirens. Can you help us out? Like, we want to scare those kids.
And like
And
that
it's
was what
horrifying.
was the audio track like in the background for the entire time that you were in there.
No.
Ugh.
I
It's
like
awful.
just thinking about it, I have anxiety.
Yeah,
Right?
it hurts my sensory
And
issues.
we had no like prep going in. Like I don't know if my Girl Scout leader didn't know what the deal was. Maybe she thought it was just like a historical one and
The
she's like,
thing-
oh, it'll be fun.
Yeah, the
That's
Nazi
amazing.
Germany
But, like,
one, it sounds
we were not prepared.
great.
We're not prepared.
That's gracious.
It's amazing. Is there an age like limit to that, or like you have to be 13 or older to go in? Because I don't want a group of 7-year-olds going into like a Nazi Germany raid.
I don't know if that particular escape room like theme exists anymore because it was several years ago and I know they like
Yeah.
to switch up the themes of the rooms.
I mean, I hope they
I hope that it
don't do it anymore.
doesn't exist at all ever.
Me too. The scariest Girl Scout experience I had was when all the troops of the town went to a sleepover at the Buffalo Science Museum, and they put our troop,
Yes.
they put us in the whale and shark exhibit.
Nice.
And
That's solid.
a fun fact about me, when I was a kid, I was terrified of sharks because when I was like a toddler or enough to not remember clearly, my parents took me to Universal Studios and they took me on a Jaws ride.
Oh, jeez.
God.
And,
Hell yeah.
and there was an animatronic Jaws breaching the surface, knocking the boat around, and I was like 2 or 3, terrified.
Holy shit.
So yeah, that was a scary experience for my Girl Scoutness, but I cannot imagine Nazi Germany wartime escape room.
I mean, thankfully we were older.
Yeah.
That
Thankfully we were older when it happened. Like we were probably like 17, 18. We weren't like children, but it was still extremely inappropriate.
Yes.
Extremely inappropriate. And I don't know if the rest of my troop is as scarred by it as I am, because I feel like we all just didn't talk about it. We're like,
it's like the shared trauma you just like don't bring up.
Yeah.
yeah, we're like, we're just not going to talk about that anymore.
Oh my god.
Was anyone else in Girl Scouts?
No,
No.
I didn't.
What a waste of time.
I feel like
Aside from being traumatized by Nazi-occupied France, I loved being a Girl Scout because I was a Girl Scout from the time I was in kindergarten up until I graduated high school. I did the whole
Holy shit! Wow.
spiel.
That's dedication.
Honestly,
Mhm.
well, it was like the one extracurricular activity that I did that kept me out of trouble. Like, I definitely was one of those kids who needed a constructive, like, here's some structure and some safe activities for you to do. Otherwise, you're gonna get into some dumb shit, which I needed as a child.
Fair.
Girl Scouts. Oh my god. Jen, were you going to say something?
No, I just said that's fair. My sisters were in Girl Scouts, but it was something that I was like,
Absolutely not.
not a fan.
The highest rank I ever did was the like green uniforms.
Oh, juniors?
Juniors, yeah. It goes brownies and then juniors and then like daisies.
Daisies
right?
are the first one.
I don't remember it.
Daisies are
Whatever.
kindergartners.
Okay. Well, the thing is, Girl Scouts was weird for me because I had one friend and the rest of the girls were sort of like, I don't want to be an ass, but like they were sort of like the popular girls that like if I'm 7, I don't really know how to socially interact to make friendships
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
that. So it was just like me clinging to like this one friend who wasn't there all the time. And can I remember anything besides putting on a stupid play where I was the dog? No. We went to camp.
I feel like
It's really
this is
fitting.
the story of your
Self-assigned
life.
role.
I know. The bad thing is I probably volunteered to be the dog because I didn't want to actually talk. Like that's the reason, but whatever. We went to Girl Scout camp once, but that wasn't great because on the way home, my parents are like, Grandpa died, and I'm like, oh.
They
God.
couldn't wait until you were home.
No, it was on the ride. It was on the ride.
You're stuck in the car, so you have to deal with
I
it.
know, and my dad's like, do you have anything you want to say to me? And I'm like, no.
How old were you?
Elementary school?
Oh
Oh
gosh.
god.
I don't know. I didn't really. It was sort of that thing where it's like I knew he was sick, but I didn't really understand what exactly was going on. And I think like they didn't really know how to. I don't know. It's whatever.
Breach the
Do you-
subject.
How to
with
bring
I'm
it
like,
up.
I'm kind of not over the do you have anything to say to me after I just dropped this bomb on you after your Girl Scout trip and you're locked in the car with me, nowhere to go, you can't escape.
I think what happened was like when I was a kid, I didn't really talk about feelings at all. So I think he wanted to like initiate me being like, oh, that's sad, or like help me along with whatever I was feeling.
Oh,
But I'm just
I would
like,
have made nope. Don't like
I feel like
that.
that's the wrong way to go about that.
it happened.
It's a thing that happened.
I feel like the same thing happened with me when I was little because when I was little, I was like in and out of funerals all the goddamn time. Like my family drops like flies.
Mhm.
Yep. Same.
And like I wasn't like broken up about it because either I didn't know these family members good enough or they were complete toxic dicks and I didn't feel bad about them dying at all. Like my grandma was a complete bitch. She was awful. But
God rest her soul.
she and my parents were like expecting me to be like, oh my god, I'm so emotional about this, but I would just be at a funeral like with my Game Boy
Thank
Color,
God
like,
Grandma
all right,
died.
thank
Let me catch
God.
this polywog.
Like, honestly, God.
Too good.
Oh man.
Damn, that's heavy though, Amy.
That's so amazing.
So let me ask you about your feelings when we're in this locked moving vehicle and there's no escape.
I never had.
Something you'll regret 20 years down the road.
I'm like mad because I'm like, I have a funny funeral story.
Do it.
Do it.
which is it's not necessarily funny as much as it is like the reason why I am the way I am is because the people who raised me are also assholes. Shout out to mom and dad. Love you guys. Marion and Greg, I see you. But we were at my dad's boss's dad's funeral. And
What the? Oh, sure.
I know this story.
and they're Jewish. And so
Mhm.
it's different from like other funerals that we've been to, but to be respectful, my dad put one of the, what are they called, yarmulkes, little hats that they wear, and I feel yes, is that it? I feel I'm sorry, I am ignorant, I don't know. I hope this is probably partially offensive, and I really don't mean to during this Hanukkah season. Happy Hanukkah, anyone who follows us. But he had this thing on, and he has a really big fat head, and he's wearing this tiny hat, and my mom was just like pissing herself laughing, and then I'm laughing because she's laughing, and we're at my boss's dad's funeral, and he has to separate us because we're both laughing hysterically and being complete jerks. And I so bad, and I'm so sorry, and it was rough, and I felt really bad, and my dad was so angry at us, and it was all my mom's fault.
Everyone's like crying in the room.
They're also crying, but for a different reason.
We were sitting in the back, so I don't think anyone noticed, but like,
Jesus,
yikes. Yeah, but yeah, we've been to a lot of funerals. And I don't know.
Yeah, like, so have I.
I hope people laugh at my funeral.
I want everyone to laugh at my funeral. Please dress as sluttily as you want. It's what I will want.
Let's install a laugh track for
Slutty Naruto.
Slutty, please
to use
dress.
Did I tell you guys about the kind of funeral that I want? I'm pretty sure I did when I was an undergrad.
You have told me at least thrice.
Yes. I wanted to have Pop Goes the Weasel playing, and my body's just going to be in a casket, and I want like all the old people sitting in front. I just want
dead.
And when it goes off,
someone else dies at your funeral.
Oh my god.
And when it
They're
goes
gonna throw
off,
them in the casket with you.
I haven't decided what I want, what I like more. I either like me popping out or just nothing happening when it goes Pop Goes the Weasel.
Oh my god.
Both are good options. I feel like the first time you do it, nothing happens, and then the second time you do
And then I
it,
get used to it.
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
like nothing's gonna happen.
Make it do it on a delay so they think they're safe, but then they're not.
yes. Wow, you're
Yup, that's the plan. Okay.
But yeah, I want my funeral to be like a party. I want people to like show up and like use it as an excuse to like find a date. I don't know.
People are gonna hook up at your funeral.
Okay, that would be the ideal way to pay my respects to me, though.
That's what they would want.
That would be ideal. Yeah, exactly. Like,
Fair.
maybe, you know what? I was about to say maybe not at the funeral, and then I was like, nah, at the funeral.
No, at the funeral. On the
There's
casket.
nice rooms in a funeral home. It's fine.
I feel like that's like the one place that I can very assuredly say that I've never hooked up with anyone.
Jen on the casket.
I'm
hope.
young still.
Would that count as like a spiritual threesome? If it's like if you hooked up
I
at a
feel
funeral,
like that
on the
counts as a
casket.
mortal sin. I don't know.
Depends on what you believe, I think. It could be that or necrophilia.
Oh, did you hear about that priest that hired like these two, I think, porn stars, and they were hooking up in the church, and someone saw him, so they got like arrested for, I don't know, public indecency because someone saw through the window.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Hold on.
what?
The church fund.
Yeah, it was like a real priest. Like he got kicked out of the church.
I'm
Wait,
not surprised.
the priest hired two porn stars, or like the priest
Yeah.
hired
For
two
his
porn stars
enjoyment?
for him, or the priest hired two porn stars,
Yeah.
and then the porn stars happened to just be banging in the house of God.
No. Like the
He hired
priest
them for
for
the church.
himself. Yeah, he like brought them into the church and was like, "We're filming this."
Jesus Christ.
That's
This
not
is-
how you get to the
okay.
perfect dates.
I'm gonna see if I can find the. I'm gonna see if I can find the.
Please.
So my
Yeah,
linguist
well,
majors, you know the duality of language that we talk about. You know how like, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. this gives a whole
Correct.
new meaning to like the duality between forgive me, Father, for I have sinned, or like punish me, Daddy, I've been naughty, or some shit. Is that the one that we equate to?
Yes, that's the
Horrifying.
vibe.
Oh my god, the church had that altar removed and burned.
I was gonna say it's not consecrated anymore.
No, all right, I'm sending you the.
Can we
That's
go back to
amazing.
funerals real quick, because I have my ideal funeral.
Yes.
Okay,
I want
yes.
a Tibetan sky funeral
Ooh.
where your body is just placed on a cliff and then you feed
Ooh.
like vultures and whatnot, and like they clean your bones. Like all that's left is like your skull and spine, and like if I could feed some endangered little guys while I'm
Some
dead,
little
why
guys.
not? Some little guys. They'll be upstairs, all right.
Fuck you.
Some little guys upstairs.
So yeah, nothing fancy. Just ship me off.
I kind of want to be burned and put in one of those tree planters. I want to be a tree.
Mhm.
And then
Oh,
someone can cut
yeah.
me down
Yeah.
and like make me into a book. And then when like people who like to sniff books for the book smell, sniff it, they'll be sniffing my like dead remains or some shit.
That's gonna
Be
take a
sniffing
while.
your dead butt.
Be correct.
A dead bud.
Something about I don't know, an inanimate object being dead and that inanimate object being a butt is funnier.
I'm just reading this article and it's a ride. Oh my god.
Isn't it though?
I'll read it when we're done.
Wait, hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Let me.
I
Okay,
love it.
hold
I
on.
sent it to
Here's
3 a.m. thoughts.
Here's a little news story. How long is this? This is okay. It's
Yeah,
not
her
very
eyebrows
long.
are
So
amazing, though.
let me holy crap. So we'll read this, you know, give our listeners a little treat of, you know, what's happening in the world. Priest recorded
You might
having
get flagged though.
well,
It's fine.
it's
Okay.
fine.
We don't make any money off of this.
Yeah, we don't. And if
It's
we
great.
did, we would be donating it anyways.
This was
So
on
it's
the
fine.
news.
Yeah, this so
Bam.
whatever. So priest recorded having group sex on altar of Pearl River Church, police say. 3 arrested. Wow. The lights inside St. Peter and Paul's Roman Catholic Church in Pearl River were later than usual on September 30th. So a passerby stopped to take a look. Peering inside, the onlooker saw the small parish's pastor half naked having sex with 2 women on the altar, according to court documents. The women were dressed in corsets and high-heeled boots. There were sex toys and staged lighting. And so, you know, we're really going for it. And a mobile phone as well as a separate camera were mounted on tripods recording it all. The eyewitness took a video and called the Pearl River police, who arrived at the church and viewed the recording. Officers then arrested the Reverend Travis Clark, pastor of Saints Peter and Paul, since 2019 on obscenity charges. This is happening in New Orleans, and they wouldn't give specifics on why he was arrested, nor would the police. New details, however, have emerged in court filings that paint a lurid picture of a priest recording himself engaged in sexual role play while desecrating a sacred place within the church. Public records additionally show that one of the women is an adult film actor who also works for hire as a dominatrix.
I was gonna say, let's not slander these women here because they're just doing their job.
Oh, we're not.
They're doing what they're
They're
told.
They're
Yeah.
doing their job.
We
Sex
are
work
in
is
the
work.
sex work positive area here, but I want to know, like, is that actually illegal to have sex in a church? Especially because it's not like they were invited.
I mean,
don't know
is
I think
it?
it's
church rules.
technically because a church is a public place.
Yeah, I was
isn't
gonna
it?
say.
But it
it's
was
public
Yeah, I think it's because
hours.
it's because someone saw them, which is really weird considering like someone can
Well-
look into someone's house and see people have sex, but I don't know.
I just really
But that's
the
private property.
The problem
Yeah.
here I see is the onlooker who called the police because that was none of your business.
Record it.
Exactly.
Like,
These
You
are
could be
people trying to
conveyed
have a
on
good
your-
time.
on your merry way. But no.
No, he's definitely the asshole in this situation.
Yes.
I mean, like, granted, should that priest have done that? Probably not.
Oh,
Am I gonna
definitely.
knock him for it? No.
No.
It's all consensual. They're all adults. Whatever.
So in the background, you can see Gigi. Unless you're listening
And
to the
also
podcast,
Gigi.
then you can't see Gigi. But my cat, my son, and then his picture that Amy got commissioned
that
for me
thing.
for Christmas, where he is depicted
Beautiful.
as an admiral. I love it.
I love it.
Bye, Gigi.
Baby.
He's
Bye.
being
Got a little camera shy.
a little
Aw.
mischievous, which is fine. Such is his life. And Kitty has been sleeping on my bed
Correct.
for maybe like 5 days straight.
Aw, same.
Might go grab some ice cream.
Do it.
Yeah, why not? I'm trying to think
I'll
of
be
like
back momentarily.
things that have happened since, and the problem is that so much has happened in such a short period of
So much to
time.
sift through it.
Yeah, and it's
Mm-hmm.
the other thing too though is that I'm so tired and I'm so exhausted, and we're all riding this like barely making it out alive feeling for the
Yeah.
end of this year.
Excuse me.
Whew.
Honestly.
The most
Ooh.
exciting thing that
Yeah.
I've done since we last filmed was dye my hair, which I'm pretty sure my hair is different in literally every episode of the podcast.
Oh, that's
Love
fine.
it though.
Yeah, that's what
We love
I look
consistency.
forward to. Yes. Oh,
I feel like the most exciting thing that I did aside from getting tested is get new nails. They're
Ooh.
shiny and like
Laws.
yeah.
I love that.
Yes.
The most exciting thing that
I love
happened to
it
me was that I got a new job,
Yes.
and I'm loving
You
it.
say with a deep sigh as if it's not amazing.
It's fantastic. It's great. I work with some amazing people, and I get to make my own schedule and do all of these cool things for the betterment of the world. So neat.
So awesome.
Neat.
Neato.
A lot more relaxing than my previous job is what I'll say about that.
Definitely. Oh my god. Could you imagine dealing with all the shit you're dealing with on top of your old goddamn job?
I would immediately pass away. No doubt about it. Just lay me down. The next time I close my eyes,
did
it's
you
going to
s-
be the big sleep. Like, and we're done.
Yeah, it's gonna be the big one.
Mm,
The final
absolutely
boss
not.
of sleep.
The thing that cracked me up though is that on my last day, so I purposefully made my last day at my old job on my birthday. On that day, I also found out that one of my other coworkers was leaving at the end of the year, and then the other one put in their 2 weeks that same day. So I was like, oh well, we're all hiking out of here. Like, it's time.
Damn, they're fun.
Yep.
But wow, what an extraordinary day that was. But everyone's off to do bigger and better things, so I'm so proud and so happy for everyone.
That's good. That's good shit.
Yes.
And we see Bibby, Amy.
A dog.
A
A
dog!
dog!
Dog.
For those of you who cannot see the camera,
Oh my
A
dog.
goodness.
She yawned.
we have
Precious.
a beautiful
Oh.
Bailey on camera.
A
A
baby.
mini.
Her full name is Bailey Dorita Ears Falbo.
Yes.
I love her.
Dorito ears.
Give her pets and hugs for me. I love
Yes.
her.
I will
Do we all
be
have like
right
really
back.
obnoxiously long names for our animals, or is it like just me?
I think we all do.
Okay,
They need full names.
it's
Yeah.
true.
I mean, Pumpkin has a ton of nicknames that
That's
make
fair.
no sense, like Frederick.
Wha-
Okay,
Why?
there's Frederick and Billy's, right? So Frederick, because I say when we go outside, I'm like, "Are you ready, Freddy?" Change to
Mhm.
Frederick, and I call her a silly
Okay.
Billy which changed to Billy's. But I call her like Pumpy, Pumpin' Wumpins, Punky, Pumpers, Chubbies, Chub Chubs, Tubby, Sausage, Fatty.
These are all nicknames I use for Amy also.
Pumpy Wumpy,
Yes.
Poopies.
I don't know if I've
Poopies.
ever... Have I disclosed the full name of my son?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
Gigi Buchanan Tinklepaw.
Oh.
He's an admiral now, so it's actually Admiral Gigi Buchanan Tinklepaw. And
Oh
then
my
we have
God.
Princess Mittens over there.
Aw.
I love
They
them
love
Princess
so much.
Oreo mittens.
Princess
Gotta put her
Oreo
actual
Milkshake
name in there.
Mittens. Respect the
Aw.
title. But yeah, it's so...
So, Haagen-Dazs, if you want to sponsor us, let me know.
After we just got done talking about a priest filming porn in the church,
and
Amy has the
funerals.
audacity to ask for a sponsor.
Hey, we could get like sex toy sponsors, right?
Adam and Eve,
I mean,
on.
okay.
they love giving out sponsorships.
Bad
Yeah,
Dragon, if you're
okay.
out there.
Oh my
Hit
god,
us
no.
Amy can review those ones.
Absolutely. Because they're pretty.
They are pretty.
That's the only
They're also
reason.
like the size of a Coke can.
I'm going to need a couple weeks just to give it, you know. I'm sorry I'm eating.
What flavor of ice cream are you eating?
It's green tea.
Mm.
Well, maybe someday we'll do a like whole mukbang type episode.
Yes.
Leave it to me because like we can do like a full course and everyone does their own like stage, or we all eat the same thing and talk about it.
What if we start by all following the same recipe?
Okay.
Like that would be cute.
Oh god, I can't.
I'm trying to
cook.
think. You know,
It's okay.
actually, that's a
That
good
makes it
idea
fun.
to like brainstorm like ideas for this thing. I know I have a paranormal romance / like fan fiction trope episode in the works. I know Amy wanted to do something about dreams. Wow. I was thinking about what
Gene.
Gene
I'm
about
gonna
Gene
do a
specifically.
whole
Whole
entire
podcast
episode about you.
Wow, you should be honored.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
like, what does Amy have planned for me?
I was thinking about what you had planned, Jean, and
Oh god.
the dream episode that Amy.
So Amy is just gonna do an interview of me and you guys can watch.
She has a shrine of you, like do you remember like Helga from
can
K.
attest.
Arnold, where she
When
has
we-
that shrine?
I can
of
attest to
Arnold?
that when we lived together. Yeah, totally.
It's fine.
It's okay. You're worth worshiping. Jen, I know we vague talked about like doing a Star Wars episode as well.
Yeah.
Because I have some words.
I'm fucking down.
okay.
Like I'm ready.
I have never seen a singular Star War.
That hurt me.
Wait, legit?
Yeah. Well, okay, that's a lie. I've seen one, but it's not one that anyone like ever cares about. So
Which
like, I've
one
never
did you
seen-
see?
I've seen Rogue One. I went in
Oh,
theaters.
I love
That's a
that
pretty
one.
good
That's a good
one.
one.
I haven't seen that one yet.
I feel like,
But like I
all,
haven't seen any of the originals. Like I haven't seen the trilogy. Like
to be
that
honest,
is the only Star Wars media I have consumed.
I feel like
That
all
hurts.
of the like main series
Fuck
episodes
Star Wars.
do not compare to like the spin-offs. All of the spin-offs, in my personal opinion, and everyone can fight me on it, that's fine,
The TV shows are fantastic.
are so much better than the movies.
Yes. I will
To be
defend the
honest.
prequels with my life, though. I fucking love the prequels.
I also will die on that boat. It's someone actually messaged me because my name on Instagram is Obey, like BAE, Juan
Yeah.
Kenobi. Someone messaged me and said that my like handle always makes them laugh, and then they blessed me and said, may your Star Wars always be like The Mandalorian and not like J.J. Abrams. I'm like, I was like, wow, that's like really high praise.
Please.
I like how they casually slid into your DMs though.
Yo, whatever. I mean, they're fine.
Anyone want to slide into my DMs?
We got plans for you, Jen. Don't worry. Kay and I got plans for you.
I'm fucking afraid.
He looks terrified.
Yeah, but if anyone also wants to slide into Jen's DMs, she's JenLock95.
Okay, but send your application in to us first.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we-
yes.
yeah.
You need to get through the
True.
committee
There's a
first.
strict vetting process.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of me actually, you know what? That's what I'll do. Maybe I'll fuck around. We'll make a wifing application, and we'll post it, and then people can fill it out
You
at
can set up
will.
like an email for
Send it
the
in.
podcast.
Oh God.
We do. Well, we do have a.
genwife.org.
We have
Oh,
a
we have-
podcast email. You can get us at 3 a.m. thoughts podcast, I think, at Gmail.
Send your
Send-
wife applications there.
Yes. Or you can join our like gremlin army.
Also,
That as well.
or if you want to join the wife commune, please send in your application for your skills
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah, that one's gonna
chores
be
or
a little
something.
bit you gotta like prove your worth to get into the wife
Correct.
commune. I know like
Yeah.
I know it's hard in these times, but like we gotta make sure we mesh well with you. You
Like,
gotta
I want to know what you're bringing to the table. Like, I need to
Yes.
know,
Mhm.
like, do you have a rototiller? Do you have a tractor? Do you have experience with farm animals? Are you good at,
I'm good at
basket
all those
weaving?
things, so do not take my role.
Yeah, those are just like examples.
Please.
Well,
Yes.
I'm sure that you're gonna need help though. You can't do it all
Exactly.
alone.
Also, and having multiple pieces of large farm equipment is nice because that shit's expensive.
Yes.
If you roll up on a
Farm equipment's
tractor, extra
expensive.
points.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Speaking of
International
which,
harvester or bust.
one of the
Yeah.
one of the things that I really did not miss about living in the suburb is that the next town over is just cornfields.
Yeah, that's true.
I miss the city,
Oh, God,
but
me too.
alas.
Yeah, but you can fuck
Yeah.
Mothman in a row of corn. So
That's
I
mean,
so
mo-
true.
Is it Mothman or is it just a meth addict?
Yeah, that's the thing, is that I'm sorry.
your choice.
It's a nice
Galaxy
wooded
brain.
area. Like a nice wooded area is where I will fuck Mothman in like a
Mhm.
beautiful like
Yeah.
I picture it now, like it's a small like meadow opening, like surrounded by a dense forest.
So
like,
you mean my
that's-
backyard?
And that's
Yeah, you're
where
fucking Mothman in Amy's backyard.
I mean that's
Where do you think he lives?
fine.
I've been hiding him the entire time.
Excuse
I'm on my
me.
way. I know where you live.
Stop harboring my husband.
One
Your
good
husband.
thing.
He's the world's husband. So
World's
if
husband.
he
I
should
was worried.
choose.
We
All
were
right.
already past the polyamory discussion.
Yes, we're already way past the polyamory discussion.
All right,
but
all right.
I'm cool with sharing him with the world because honestly, like no man, woman, or mortal being could ever tame such beauty and ephemeral.
That ass deserves to be shared.
Yes,
I
it
just need
does.
everyone to get STD tested. That would be great.
Let's be
We
safe.
could set that up
Yes.
with our wife commune. We just have to find someone who knows about.
Or
You
Gene,
can
your
have, like, a Planned
COVID orgy.
Parenthood.
You're never gonna let that go, are
No,
you?
I'll never let it go.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
And I like
I s-
bringing up things that like we won't necessarily go into more detail about.
I'm not providing any
What?
context
Pop
for
that up.
That's our secret.
Bam, here's a little tidbit.
Everyone can just
Don't-
imagine.
Don't have an orgy in COVID, please. Please do not. Social and physical
you-
distance.
But if you do,
Well,
use
ask.
glory holes or, something.
Email the podcast for safety measures. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Send in your orgy applications to
Send those directly to me. I will vet them personally.
3am.thought@thought.com.
Love it.
What did I was speaking of thought, I was talking to Jean and I was saying how our school of thought should be called the School of Thought, spelled THOT, and we could like make it into like theoretical house of thought with a regular spelling of thought and not thought.
Are you saying our wife commune should have like factions? Is that what you're saying?
It can be like Skyrim.
That would be cool.
Jesus.
I want to be the college.
I mean,
Winterfell.
we're already looking at plots of land in Skyrim, so.
It's true.
It's true.
Yes. Ugh. I'm so easy to please with Skyrim. I have so many houses.
Okay.
I've adopted all of the children. My husbands are doing great.
Which plot of land is like everyone's favorite? Like for the real estate in Skyrim, what is your fave?
The one that Lakeview Manor is on.
That one's pretty.
In Felcrete.
Mine used to be next to Solitude, but I like the one near Whiterun now.
I like the one near Whiterun because I cannot love another settlement more than Whiterun because it was so nostalgic and powerful to begin with. Like I feel like no other, at least in my opinion, I go to like the other towns and like Solitude's great and whatever, but Whiterun just hits different. Like that that was the place that like
there's a glitch where you can fall through the map. It's so great.
Yeah, yep, I know. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. So like Breeze Home, like yeah, it's whatever. And I hate what's her face.
Lydia?
Oh, I'm sorry. I know.
She goes through it.
Yeah, I don't use her. She's like, oh, welcome, my Thane. I'm like, get out of here. I need
all of the house carols
Get out,
are like,
bitch.
welcome, my Thane.
I know, but like hers is different because
Lydia is especially stupid.
Yeah,
I fucking
like...
hate Lydia. She's always my partner, but I fucking hate Lydia.
I
my favorite
drop
one of
off
the twins.
cheese wheels.
Yeah, either Varkas or yeah,
Varkas or Vilkas.
I feel like my favorite.
Okay, so speaking of like getting, oh god, I love Skyrim so much. I have Skyrim on like 3 different consoles. I had it on PS3, I have it on PC, and I have it for Switch. The best part about having it for PC is the mods, and I go insane with mods. My Sims is modded up. Like every game I have on the PC is modded in some way because if I have the power, like why not use it to my advantage, right? So I have like the mods that make everyone like super beautiful and pretty, and like I knew that I loved some of these hoes before, but like, damn.
Like I have a mod that makes elves not look horrible.
Yes, I have that.
Okay, wait. This happened one time where I paused my game and Lydia's like in the corner of the screen, just like what up?
Just like, hey.
Oh my gosh.
Lydia, why?
But yes, the companions are probably some of my favorite followers because I love the twins. Vilkas was my favorite, but Farkas looks hotter in the mod. So
I love Farkas. He's so cute.
He's an idiot. He's a himbo. He's what I needed and wanted. But my husband is Argus, the Bulwark, the House Carol in Markoth.
Oh,
okay.
I work so hard to get him every time. Like I can't. I'm so loyal.
Oh yeah, I romance the same person every time.
But with the mod, like some of the mods that I have, like you can have multiple husbands, and the blacksmith in Riften looks like Geralt in The Witcher. So I'm like, well, I have to wife him too. Like I can't not. So
Special shout out to Skyrim Romance mod and my boy Bishop, because ever since I fell in love with this mod, I can't marry anyone else in the stupid game because I'm like, look at your cute little flipped up gelled hair.
I like
stupid.
Everyone in that mod like looks like a Chad.
They do.
Which cracks me up so much.
He's got like the Chad flip, like the ski slope, and I'm just like,
yep.
stupid,
like the European soccer player.
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh,
Okay, but
no.
my favorite absolute like follower is probably Miko because he's precious.
Facts.
I
I don't
have
know
a
if I
mod
ever
that
got
makes
that one.
Miko. Oh my god, the dog? You
The
never
talking
found
one?
Miko?
Talking one?
No, not the
No,
one.
that's
Not
I think
that's
the
part of the
Daedric
quest
Prince.
for that's
Yeah.
for a Daedric Prince. No, Miko is a dog that you find randomly around Riften. And like you have to lead him back home and his owner's dead and his owner has a letter
Oh.
like, oh my god, please take care of
Oh.
Miko. Like he's great.
What did the dog look like? It's been a
It-
hot second.
It looks
It
like
looks
a
like
normal dog.
the like
Thank you, Stina.
hound.
Like
A
no, like a
dog,
Skyrim dog.
Like the Skyrim hound. Like it's
Yeah.
not one of the
I might have
Dawn-
done that quest. I just I don't remember.
what are they called? The Dawn something?
Dawn Guard?
God.
Dawn, yes, the
Dawn
Dawn
Guard.
Guard, because the Dawn Guard has like
Dawn.
husky looking dogs.
Yeah, like I have
that
a
you
mod
can-
for Miko that makes it look not like the. It looks kind of like an Irish wolfhound,
Yes,
That's what I was.
honestly.
I
That's
think
what I was.
Yeah. mhm.
The dogs in Skyrim.
Okay.
Man, I could talk about like Skyrim.
I could talk about.
adventures.
I love Skyrim.
Ugh,
It's so dumb,
Well,
but I
let's
love
do
it
a,
so much.
a Skyrim
It's
episode.
so good.
Yes.
It's
We
so
should.
good. Well, it's
Add
gonna
it to the list, somebody.
it's gonna get into the whole like waifu wars things where literally I'm just here to like fantasy date and befriend some dragons.
We should do a dating sim episode where we play through a dating sim.
Oh my god, can we do Hoonie Pop?
Oh my god.
We can talk about it.
We'll
Everyone
talk
can do like
how to
30 minutes
full
of their favorite.
boyfriend.
Wait,
Oh
what's
my
the one
God.
where you said you can like romance no Gordon Ramsay's Paula Dean or something?
Yeah, butter me up.
yeah,
Speaking of that,
that one.
I'm sorry,
that one.
have
what?
you seen
There's
the
a dating sim that you play as Gordon Ramsay and you have to romance Paula Dean and it's called Butter Me Up.
Because I
seen the-
know
on the topic of that, have you seen the short film that Lifetime made that's like a long KFC ad?
No, I need to. Is that out?
Wait, is it
Yes.
the Mario Lopez one?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I haven't. But like that's the thing. Like I had another like
Watch it so that we can
Otomi.
talk about it. It's so bad. It's only 15 minutes long.
I have
I'll
like
have
I had
to. Oh my
another like
God.
Otomi dating game, whatever, like in the back of my mind because I know I've played a lot of them and I like they're fantastic and they're super trashy and I love it. And like a lot of other games that I've like played have those types of like gameplay expansions in them too, but like something about that. Romance Paula.
I just want to play Skyrim now.
Honestly, I
I
just want
know.
to play like some
Let's
kind of
just-
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
Hang up and play Skyrim.
All right, everybody get off the call. We're going to play Skyrim.
Bye.
Okay, good night.
What race do you guys play as?
What
It
else?
depends.
Fucking
I
guess.
usually play a Khajiit. Okay, so here's the thing. I had a really good idea for a Skyrim character that I wanted to make a Khajiit, but make it like my cat and be like play as like a really old,
Yes.
gangly, like
Yes.
I don't know. She'd probably be like an
Aw.
assassin or something. Like she was a bully when she was young,
Wait,
but
which
now that
cat?
she's old, Kitty.
Okay.
Aw.
Like Gigi's a
Retired
bitch.
assassin.
Like Gigi would not survive,
Gigi.
but Kitty.
Gigi's a bard.
Aw.
Yeah, he's loud.
I like to. I don't know. I feel like I usually play as a high elf or a dark elf. Sometimes a Breton,
Mhm.
but that's pretty much it.
When I'm not a cat, I'm a dark elf just because I think they're cool. That's it.
I love the statement, when I'm not a cat.
When I'm not a cat, I like my favorite. I love when I make a Khajiit. I love making them with like the really fuzzy ears,
Mhm.
like with
The
that
lace
hairstyle.
tufts. Yeah.
Yes, I love that on a Khajiit so
awesome.
much.
I like the like Khajiits don't necessarily have to be humanoid. Like they can
Yes.
just be like
Do you
cats.
have that picture?
And
my
it's
God.
so funny. They're just like little dudes with clothes on. And he's got like
Little dudes.
Little
a
dudes.
whole little get up, and he looks like, oh my gosh, someone like there was a thread on Twitter about like Elder Scroll series Khajiits where like people who might not have played other games might not know that like a Khajiit
I have a
doesn't have to
picture.
be a biped.
Oh
No,
God.
there are so many other kinds of Khajiit. That's why I love it.
I love it.
That's why I was
Oh.
hoping like the next Elder Scrolls would
God.
be in wherever this Khajiit come from. I
Elsewhere?
completely forget the name.
Elsewhere.
Elsewhere, because then we'd like see all the different cool types of Khajiit there
It's
are,
hard to see.
and we'd
without-
also get to see Khajiit
It's
babies.
okay. We can edit it and post.
This looks great. This is your
Aw.
favorite one, Kay.
Love it.
I know that is my
Aw.
favorite one. It's so funny.
Look at
They
that
got
little guy.
little holes for the ears.
Oh.
Cute.
Oh, I love it. Oh,
So we can just add Skyrim to the list.
yes.
Yeah.
I think that might be like one of the
I could
games
talk
that like
ages about Skyrim.
keeps me going. A funny story
Honestly.
is that one of my friends who is gay but comes from a conservative family was married to, I think, Farkas he normally marries, but his mom walked in on him and like he didn't want her to see that he was married to a man, and so he just starts killing him. And like his mom was like, "What are you doing?" And like,
Oh
he's
my
like, "Oh, there's
God.
an intruder in my
There's an
house."
intruder.
Oh
He's crying. He's like, "There's an intruder."
So that
Marcus.
so
No.
all right.
Oh my God.
I remember in one of my like Switch saves, I had Vilcus be a steward for my house.
Mm.
And I was so upset because I got the letter that like he died protecting my house. And so I had to like run
Rip.
save and go back so he didn't die.
Like, you're not gonna die today, Vilcus. You don't get out that easy.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you guys can see her.
No.
She's on the couch, but she's sleeping. Bailey,
Aww.
did
Oh.
you see her
Wet.
yet?
She's so dark. I
Too
can't see.
brown.
I know.
Damn
She
it,
blends in with the
Bailey.
couch.
Me too.
Sorry,
Aw.
sorry for the mess.
God, no, it looks like my apartment.
No, you're fine.
I just thought that was a little bit important, and I'm a little bummed that you can't see her. But
Oh,
She's
baby.
being-
I'm
We'll take a
comforted by
picture,
the
we'll
thought.
edit it in post. Which means the episode will never go up.
We'll edit in post.
Yep, pretty much. I've had alarms and like reminders for weeks to be like, hey, work on this. Maybe you should work on this a little bit. Haven't gotten to it. Just
I mean, to
like
be fair, I
feel
only
like-
have captions done for like the first episode, so you're fine.
that you're also fine. But yeah, I mean, because the last episode was super fun. We talked about JRPGs and Stina brought a lot of awesome information to the table. We had a guest star. If you want a guest star, hit us up. Tell us what you want to talk about.
Anyone can be on the podcast. Anyone.
Yeah, I want to use my platform for everyone. I
Yeah.
know that I have 2 other guests lined up for a Marvel discussion that I want to have.
Oh
Because
god.
I'm angry.
I
Ooh.
would politely decline to attend that.
No one has to attend. And I'm trying to think because everyone here at least knows about my Chris course. I'm trying to figure out how I want to present all of the information I've accumulated over the past few months.
yeah, months at least.
I don't know whether or not I want it to be like a podcast episode or do like a video presentation. Like there has to be visuals to it though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Obviously.
But yeah, also another thing I'll probably never finish, but like I think about often. Like it takes up so much space in my head, rent free, and I should be upcharging
Always
because it's just
rent-free.
not fair.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else. We need to do Naruto episode.
Ooh, yeah, we do.
Correct.
Yeah.
Twilight Part 2.
We have to do Twilight.
yeah.
We have to do Twilight Part 2 after I like reread one of the books.
Dudes, I don't know. You know when you open Google on your phone and it's like, oh, here's like things that you might be interested
Oh,
in.
the articles?
Sure,
Stephanie Meyer was like, hey, Twilight series isn't done, which was an article title. I don't know where I was at the time, but I didn't click on it because I'm a dick with no foresight. So
Same.
So- but yeah, so just
Oh God.
putting that, sprinkling that in.
Okay.
Oh, we need to get
What-
everyone on the same page of reading. What's the other one called? I read the
Life
fucking
and
book.
Death,
Nope. We pretend
Midnight
that
Sun?
one doesn't exist.
Midnight Sun.
Yeah, that one.
Oh.
I'll get.
Yeah, I have
to
not read it, and I bought it.
I haven't read it and I'm not willing to buy it.
I have a copy for
Not
anyone
giving
who
that
wants
bitch money.
who
Can I
wants
rent
to
it
borrow
from
it.
you, please?
I'm mad because I went to look at my Google suggested articles and I might have been spoiled for The Mandalorian because of some other information that they put along with the article that like doesn't have to do with the spoil, but like
Oh, I'm sorry.
which
It can
which
lead
is
you-
which is fine. Like I have no idea because I'm a few episodes behind, so like I have not in the slightest idea. Like you can give me all of this information, I won't know a thing. But now I'm curious. So now I think what I'm going to have to
Okay.
do is
We need to
catch
watch
up,
it.
and then I have
after
to
this
cry.
episode, you like this podcast, message me what you saw or what you read.
I mean,
I'm curious.
I will
Oh, do
screenshot
it
it
right
now and
now.
just send it to you. Because here's the thing, when I'm looking at
I'm
my Google
curious.
suggested articles, a lot of it is like weeb stuff, gaming, or some
That's
Chris
fine.
Evans thing that I didn't ask for.
Your
Jen,
cookies
did you see the
asked
bill
for
score?
it. I heard another hoot and holler, so I'm sure.
Yeah, I think it's
Another
like
hoot and
48
holler.
to 19.
Yeah. We
Damn.
won
Whoa,
48-19.
like here's the thing. Every
Okay, but
time
the
I
Broncos
don't
suck.
every
Yeah, they're
time
not
I
great.
don't watch the Bills, they do really well. So I feel like I've just also started
Stop
to like
watching 'em.
separate from watching football so that they can have a better chance of winning. We made it to 4 consecutive Super Bowls. No one talks about that enough. Did we win any of them? No. But the
No.
idea that we got there is still very impressive.
I don't
no
know
one
what it is
cares.
about this season, but they're killing it.
They're doing
We
great.
showed up.
Yeah.
Go Bills.
I think
Yeah.
did we talk about this on a different
Explain.
episode where so COVID is happening right now. People should be quarantining, being socially distant, so no one's in the stands, but they're still playing like fan sounds and like stadium sounds.
Yeah.
And we had a really good idea. I think this was in a chat we had in the group chat, where like some baseball teams have done like put yourself in the stands
yeah.
with cardboard cutouts or whatever. And we thought it would be great to get a whole like army of Danny DeVito cutouts in
That's
the
right.
stadium.
Yes.
That's right.
But like on each one he's doing something different. Like it's not the
Yes.
same one.
Yes.
Like he'll be like eating food or like he'll be selling
all
the
different
food.
Dannies. All different Dannies.
Different
Yeah,
Dannies, different
absolutely.
flavors of Danny.
And there is a Danny's restaurant right near the stadium as well.
Yeah.
Oh, there is.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're
So
God.
it it all comes together. Like
I've
It's
connected the
alcohol.
dots.
I don't know if I
Side note, it's awesome to see everybody.
Honestly, yes.
I know.
Yeah.
I talked on the phone while on a video chat with Jean for 4 hours the other day.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Like
Like I know you were driving me to get friggin' tested for COVID, but like I enjoyed it.
it was It was fantastic. Oh my gosh, I was so honored because Rich was like, when all of this is over, like we should definitely hang out. And I was like,
Oh my gosh, no. Rich thinks all of you are chill.
oh my god, yay!
Rich
feel
is such like a dude you can get along with. He just loves interacting with people and talking. I'm like, how
A
do you do
dude.
it?
I feel so honored because it's like my in-law approves of me.
Right?
Like, wow. I love that for me. Ugh.
He's so chill. He wants to hang out with people.
Well, when it is safe too, I can't wait to see everyone because
Yeah, I can't wait to get like
Oh, yeah.
vaccinated in the eye.
Oh yeah, just shoot me up with that vaccine,
Yes,
please.
Please, just find the vein.
All of them. Just do it.
Yeah, I really miss my friends.
Aw.
God, it sucks so bad.
I miss having, we would always have people over and like a whole gaggle of us would be on the floor in the living room watching some like anime stuff. We haven't finished
Wow.
Sailor Moon.
Crystal?
Speaking of which, yes.
No, we need to, but I need to be with Jean. I can't.
Yes,
Aw.
I will not touch Sailor Moon if Jean is not in the room with me. Like I physically
appreciate
can't.
that.
There's another one that we want to watch though. I really want to watch Burn
If
the
you
Witch.
want to watch something that's okay, Black Clover is pretty cool.
My cousin plugged that to me, and I'm like, you
The
know what,
first-
Jake? Maybe.
The first season is kind of rough, but as it goes on, it's like, whoa, this is actually kind of cool.
I'm game. I'm game for that.
Jean, did you change your name on the Zoom call to Reverend Jean?
did.
They did.
I did.
Actually, I'm a reverend. I'm certified.
Mhm.
Stina, aren't you as
too.
well?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna. You're
Oh my
gonna
gosh,
Wow.
I'm
officiate my
gonna
wedding.
officiate.
Such a religious group of people we have here.
Yeah,
Yep.
I got ordained while we were doing the PSA
Yeah.
public safety work thing.
Oh my
Oh my god, what a fucking I hate that we ever worked for the police. Please edit that
Yes.
out in
Oh
post.
So
my
actually,
gosh, I
so
know.
4 out of 5 of us worked for the university police, and it was
But
a
God,
great
it was so
job
good at the time.
because
It
you
was
would
such
sit
easy money.
It's
and you
easy
do your
money.
homework
I could study while on the job.
till 3 a.m. And
It
I
was
was up
great.
anyways, so it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
why not get paid?
Might
We
as well
always had
get
food.
money.
Mm-hmm.
And like the number of times like when I wasn't working that I would just come and bring you guys food and hang out. The easiest job I've ever had, but I
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, could
I'm,
wear
I'm
jeans.
glad
It's
we
great.
took so much money from them.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Honestly.
There you go.
Wow.
Let it rip, Stina.
Everyone
I-
else is
Sorry.
Beyblades.
I've been ripping them.
Speaking of Beyblades, so
Okay.
my friend, whom I will not name because I don't think that she wants anyone to know about this, but she's talking to this dude and he like said something about Beyblades and then he was like, oh, I don't know if you're like old enough to know what Beyblades are. And she was like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? I know what a fucking Beyblade is. I was around when they were still like metal and had like razors taped to the outside
Fuck
of them.
yeah, those are the
Those are the
Yes,
best
those are the
ones.
best ones.
I still have some of mine.
Oh God,
Are
I
Beyblades
always wanted
tournament?
one.
A
So
shit ton.
I
I've
remember
melted
sometime in
ones.
undergrad we were talking about having a drunk Beyblade tournament.
Yeah.
Can
And
we still do that,
Jean-
please?
Yes, and Jean was looking up Beyblades on their phone and gets really excited and is like, "Oh my gosh, there's a new series coming out in 2010."
For anyone who's just listening, I am flipping chaos. I hate when you bring this up.
Oh my gosh, there's a new series coming in 2010 and like
God,
what was it? It was
brain
probably
blast.
2016
Yeah.
at the time. And we all just turn and look at them like, bro.
Oh God, I remember that. Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh god.
Wow. You can go fuck yourself.
That's the one thing I will never let you live down. Out of and hey, there's a lot worse I could bring up.
We don't need to drag up my entire personal life at this very moment in time. I know that there are much worse things that you could hold over me for my life.
I could talk about how we became friends.
Oh, you mean how I decided we were friends and then you had no choice in the matter?
Basically, yes. I feel like that's most of the friends I have.
Well, you fucking bring up how we met every single time I meet a new friend of yours.
It's so
'Cause everyone needs to know.
funny.
It's so good.
It's so good. And then like that's like the ultimate icebreaker because like know that you can do no worse than that.
Literally, like we were hanging out with some of your friends from college. It was years ago, but I walk up and and Kay's like, "Guess how we met?"
And you're like, oh
Are
my
you
god.
fucking kidding me? I didn't even say hi yet.
It's like I think it's one of my favorite friendship stories out of all of the people I've known where we used to have a study hall together. We went to high school together. And we didn't talk to each other even though I tried. And here's the thing, I'm socially awkward. Like
Look,
I don't know how to
we
start
also
a
didn't think you spoke
conversation.
English.
They also didn't think I spoke English. So that's just
You
another
keep bringing
thing.
that up, Jen, is my favorite part.
Yeah,
it's
because
like,
I
we were
was the
such assholes, but Hamburg's like white as fuck. So
Oh,
like,
it really is.
I
We
was
love the
only-
accidental racism.
I was
I
the
know.
only Asian girl throughout my entire schooling, and it just sucked.
Yeah, so we were like, she's one of the exchange students.
So very traumatic for me, but a super fun story is at the last day of my freshman year, Jen's sophomore year, our mutual friend Alexis. Oh my god, I don't even remember
Alexa.
anymore. Because here's the thing, in my last job I had an Alexis, and I was like, that's her name, and I was like,
Yeah,
no, it's
Alexa.
not. I'm sorry, it's Alexa. Wow, I haven't seen Alexa in 87 years. Also,
Yeah, it's been a
so
while.
Anyways, I'm sorry, Alexa. We had an art class together and she kept telling me about how like you and Jen would get along like super well. You're into all the same things. And so like finally push came to shove and it was second period after I got out, she like found the both of us, dragged us together and was like, talk to each other today during your study hall.
Now kiss.
That's basically what happened. And then we're talking in study hall and, you know, we're like, I'm like, oh, cool. Like you're in all the same things I am. And like, we're getting there. And then Jen just goes,
No.
do you like Yowie? And
No.
Look on Jen's face. She's just
and then she proceeded to show me her Sasunaru background.
I
of
have the
them sitting
picture.
in a
Hold
tree.
on, I'll find
like,
it.
It took me years
good.
to find the picture again, but I found it.
It's gonna take me years to find it on my phone, but I know it's on my phone.
And
You should just set it as your
talk
background
about this?
now.
did we already talk about it? I don't know because I bring it up
Talking
so
about
much
it again.
because it's so funny.
Where is
It's
it?
one of my favorite things in the
It's
whole
worthy
world.
of mentioning twice if we've already
get
talked
it.
about it.
And here's the other thing, like if we're
Where is
doing
it?
another Naruto episode, like
We're just gonna talk about
I
it
feel
again.
like we've brought up Naruto at least once every podcast.
I think
It
And
needs
so
to be
I
brought
feel
up.
like we just need to like keep
I found
tradition
it.
to that.
Yes.
Show us.
Wait, let me right there.
That is like some
Yes.
pure shit that I
Yes.
just see on
That is such
DeviantArt.
nostalgia.
Yeah.
That's so DeviantArt.
It's giving
Yeah,
me
it
it's giving me like 2008 YouTube AMV.
God.
YouTube
Yeah,
AMVs.
like AMVs. Yes,
Yep.
that's what I'm gonna play at your
Um,
funeral. I'm
When
playing
the comments were
AMVs.
still on the side of the
Please.
video.
Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Ooh, that's
And-
weird. Yeah.
Oh my god.
God,
The layout was
I am
great.
so sad because I used to make AMVs. I used to pump them out, and I'm so sad I deleted all of them because some kid I went to high school with started claiming that they were his. So I'm like, nope. They are gone.
Not.
So I deleted all of them.
Oh.
But I made like Kingdom Hearts ones. I made Naruto ones. I'm pretty sure I made.
Maybe that's our cool like next family event. We'll all make and share
Oh my
like
God,
an
let's make an
AMV.
Yes.
Wow.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be great.
Headstrong
wish
is playing in the
that
background.
We
Headstrong!
have
God.
Take you on!
Except the guy who was entrapped is like a huge Trump supporter and
Oh,
apparently
then never
supports
mind.
pedophilia. So fuck
Oh,
that.
absolutely not.
mind.
Anything by
Edit that
Paramore then.
post.
Yeah.
Paramore, yeah.
What about
Paramore's
MCR?
Yes.
MC's fine.
Gene, you were
Fall Out
saying
Boy.
something. I'm sorry.
Who?
Gene.
Oh.
Was I?
Me.
That's not.
That's me.
Oh. Oh, I was saying that I wish that we had like old fanfic that we had written so we could read them.
Oh
Like a
my
bad fanfic
god.
episode, but like stuff that we've written.
Oh.
Oh, I
I
wish
can
had
write
my
some
old
right now
sketchbook.
and it'll be still bad.
I have some. I totally
None of
have
mine
some.
exists on the internet anymore, but I could
I
probably
wrote mine in
dig
a
something up.
notebook.
Me and my friend wrote Warrior Cat
Oh my
original.
Of course.
I
you did.
have the
Love it.
notebook.
Oh
I
my
have
god.
it. Is it good? No.
Yes.
I wrote really, really bad wrestling fanfic when I was like
Oh,
in middle
God.
school.
I love that.
I love it.
Please
And it
Just
was
to
like-
say I love your glasses. Like, I love them. They're great.
Thanks. It was one of those things where it's like nobody is writing the fanfic that I want to read, so let me just write it for myself.
Yes.
Just do it yourself.
Basically,
I have like old videos that me and my cousin would do where it's like a YouTube like vlog, I guess you would call it, but it's not good. And also that was before he hit puberty, so both of our voices sound the same. So it
Aw.
Aw.
wouldn't make for
Amazing.
good vlogging, but
Wait, did you change your name to Lil Gassy?
Little gassy.
it'll be a secret. Like a little joke for everyone here because you can't see our names when we record it.
Yeah.
But now everyone knows I'm just a little gassy.
I was really gassy last night for like no reason. I don't know why. Don't worry, you're not alone. Gassy solidarity.
When those lactoots
Going
start
out.
coming.
Ugh, the lactoots are the worst.
God damn. Like, I keep going back for dairy and I cannot stop, even though I know what dairy does to me.
I
It's the
bought-
sacrifices we have to make. Like here for a good time, not a long time, you know?
Gotta have
Nah,
cheese.
I
I
can't
can't not
do it,
have
man.
cheese.
I had
Jeez.
almond milk eggnog today, though.
Oh, I had lactose-free eggnog the other day. It was really good.
Full
The
disclosure.
only thing about it was it's not as thick as normal eggnog, and that's what I like
Yeah.
about normal eggnog is how it's like drinking a custard.
I've
It's
never
kind of
had
it's like
eggnog.
creamy water almost.
Yeah.
Mm, you're not
What
selling
does-
me on it.
So what does eggnog taste like? Because I've never had it before.
It's kind of like
It's very creamy.
creamy,
Okay.
Cinnamon.
Nutmeg, cinnamon.
nutmeg,
It's like if you
Vague
think of like
clove.
what a holiday drink should taste like.
vanilla.
Yeah.
Vanilla.
I just started liking eggnog because I've been actually like spiking it as you should.
Oh,
So it's like it's finally like oh okay, like whatever. So
yeah, I know.
that
Before I
helps the
wanted
taste.
to make homemade eggnog.
Mm.
But
You can have
yeah.
some at my next time you come over.
Okay.
Everyone can have some fucking.
It's good. It's if you're having normal eggnog, it's a little thick. It's
Mhm.
more like a drinkable custard.
Yeah.
Mhm. It's
Mm.
yellowish.
Yeah. But
Mm.
almond milk is so like thin to begin with that
Mm.
the almond nog is also thin, but it tastes very
Mm.
good.
Love
There's
it.
a thing. Speaking of almonds, I don't know why this popped into my head, but I guess this is very like on brand for the idea of 3 a.m. thoughts, where I think Gwyneth Paltrow's
Ugh.
Goop.
Ugh.
They have a like nut milker machine.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop.
This is our nut milker machine. It milks all of the nuts to get all of their creamy juice out of them.
Stop it. Stop it.
and that's what I think of when I think of.
Oh my God, that reminds me, Kay, when we were on the phone the other day of things that are like not inappropriate, but they are. We were talking about Kayla complimented my eyebrows, and we were talking about eyebrows and like how I like Kay's eyebrows. And I was like, yeah, your slit looks really nice. And Kay just looks at me and just starts laughing.
Damn. You have a real nice slit.
It's a good slit.
And I was like, that's not what I meant.
That's good. That's some
Oh
good
my
shit.
God.
It was like one of those things where it wasn't until I said it out loud that I was like, yep.
Slit
Like
looks
you just want
banging.
to grab those words.
I hate it. I love it. It's so
You're welcome.
funny.
It's so good.
Oh my God.
So much.
And I said it in like just all genuine honesty, just
Uh-huh.
trying to be
You
nice.
just put it out there.
That's the last time I ever compliment you.
Well, okay. It reminds me of one of the other times you complimented me where it wasn't a compliment at all, but I was running in late to class in undergrad and we were in Korean and it was super windy outside and I came in and my hair was all crazy.
Oh, geez.
And our friend Jill, who's the sweetest person on the goddamn planet, is like, oh, your hair looks really nice. Like, it's very windblown, whatever. And I was like, thanks. I was just running to class. And Jean's like, do you even own a brush or some shit? And I'm just like, thanks.
Damn.
Like there's a
Wow.
dichotomy happening here.
So if it's a compliment from Jean, it's either like vaguely sexual where it's not really, but like it could totally be taken that way, or it's just a straight up insult.
Listen, I don't know how to be nice to people.
I
Like-
know.
My idea of like flirting or like being nice is being mean.
It's all of those toxic romance.
You own a
books
brush?
you read in your-
Which sends a lot of mixed signals to a lot of people. Fine.
Wow.
I don't remember that particular instance, but I 100% believe you that it happened.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I wouldn't be surprised if what I actually said was meaner than that.
Probably. I vaguely remember, but I know that it happened.
Wow. I'm glad that my episode is really just, when we were talking earlier about the Jean episode, it's really just y'all roasting me.
Yeah, the roast of Jean. Yeah.
Lightly roasted with care.
Mm. The with care part is debatable.
Well, we'll partake in
Depends.
aftercare.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, thoughties, how we feeling?
We are.
Mm.
I don't know how to feel about you calling us thotties.
I know. I was literally about to say thoughtalicious. I don't know.
Thoughtalicious.
Why. I don't know why.
Thoughtacular.
Christ.
Very like I have this like nagging, and this is totally like 'tis the season and my anxiety, but like it's the nagging like existential dread on top of like all of the other like salient stressors happening, and you're just like
You're
Mhm.
not moving at all on my screen, so I'm just like,
Yeah, you freeze occasionally, and I'm just like,
oh,
sure.
I love that for me. I feel like that's very representative of my train of thought. Just freezing and not like it's static. It's static all up in here. Like no thoughts. Head
I'm
on.
definitely
That's
feeling
fine.
the existential dread though.
this whole podcast is catered for people who static in their brain always, just because we talk about so much different shit.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just remembering something. I'm just gonna talk about it, which I
Let's
do.
go on a 30-minute tangent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we
Yeah, about
do.
something totally unrelated
We've
to
talked
anything we're talking about.
funerals, like a priest having sex with sex workers. Your slit looking nice. Like,
Mhm.
To be fair, we didn't really have a topic in mind. This is just a catch-up
just, like,
episode.
yeah.
But
It's just
Hanging
chit-chat.
out,
we
end
did,
of
we
the
did good.
year, fun.
Maybe we can do like a New Year's Eve kind of
That'd be
thing.
cute.
Yeah.
And just like,
Talk about our resolutions,
ugh.
which I never adhere to.
I
I
know.
never.
Never.
You
I
get
don't
the
even make
same
them.
me every year, maybe a little bit different. This
I don't
is
have
just
a resolution. I just have things that I'm like, yeah, I'll try for this.
I just want to get through the next year. I'm not gonna put more obstacles on
My
my
resolution:
person.
get vaccinated. I'm gonna get fucking vaccinated in
That's a good
2021.
one.
Yes.
That's a good
That's a good
one.
one. That's a good one.
Retweet.
Retweet.
Okay, I responded to a tweet on Twitter the other day. Retweet
No.
instead of just
No.
retweeting.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is why
That's
when you
good.
start doing something
It's very meta.
ironically and then you start doing it unironically, it's bad.
It's very
Yeah.
meta of you.
I
Speaking
wasn't
of
using the function.
Twitter, I saw one of the reasons that really prompted me to make sure that we get the band back together was that I saw someone asking, like, are there any podcasts where it feels like, you know, you're just listening to you and your friends talking? And I was just like, that's exactly what
That's
this is.
us.
Yep.
That's us.
And like it had like thousands
Ransom.
of, I think, responses of
Oh.
basically like the same thing or whatever, but I
Put our
totally passed
name
it.
in the
I
pot.
didn't even fucking promo us like a dick.
What the
Oh
hell?
my god. You just scroll by, you're like, yeah, that's us.
We do
I-
that.
keep
I was
Okay.
like, oh, we
Nice.
do that, and I kept going.
Oh my god.
Um,
Screaming. That's amazing.
That's good. That's good.
That's okay. We will earn our audience.
Yes.
Hey, audience, I love you.
our audience is like our friends
Hey, someone's mom
and
in this.
family,
Yep.
and like maybe like one rando.
Okay.
I told my mom we were filming an episode today, and she's like, "What do you guys even talk about?" And I was like, "To be honest, I'm not sure."
We don't even know,
I don't
so
know.
We
Stuff.
just
fuck
black out
around
for
and
2
find
hours.
out.
Yeah.
Or like don't tune in. I don't think my parents need to know anything about.
I'm in the same boat. I don't think my parents know how to use YouTube, so I'm safe. I mean, if my brothers see it, whatever.
Yeah.
My dad was asking me after the release on schedule, he was asking me where the third episode was, and I just started cackling.
It'll be there eventually, Greg.
It'll get there.
Yeah.
I'll get there. I
Soon-ish, maybe.
Soon?
We'll figure it out. I'm hoping that I'll just replay this and be like, good enough, and we'll upload this like
Honestly,
maybe
just do it. I
tomorrow.
don't even care.
Exactly. It's like the end of the year, like fireside chat catch up. Like don't edit
Oh
it.
yeah.
Don't say that
Very
because I'm
nice.
gonna want to add like a little fireplace animation
Oh my
in the corner of the
God.
base.
Stop.
Plus all of the other like 17 things where we're like, yeah, we'll edit that in post.
I just make a mental
Sorry.
note like.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
But
Yeah.
yeah, we said yeah at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Don't don't do that.
Sorry. It makes me think of our friend Chris. Every time I see him,
Can I get a oh yeah? That
can I get a Hoya? And then, but it'll always be
That-
from like separate ends of like our apartment or like a room, and you just
Mm.
have to scream it back, which is very annoying to Amy. But
Yeah, I do
I'm
hate it.
very
I'm doing it right
amused.
now, but I do hate it. My closing statement.
Closing statements.
I didn't think of anything before I said that, so
Fly by the
Damn.
seat of your pants.
wash your underwear. It's important.
Don't let the door hit you or the Lord split you.
Don't let the door hit you. Lord split you.
So funny to me. Like,
Oh my god.
I was like day years old when I heard that.
I've never heard that before
I've
either.
never
Really?
heard
Oh, I've
that.
heard it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I should end it just when Stina says that. It should just.
Cut it off
Just
right here.
Hold it.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Like honestly, we've been the thoughts means nothing anymore.
Ugh. So yeah, stay safe.
Mhm.
I miss all of you. Get vaccinated. Wear your mask, and don't be a douchebag. Those are some closing statements.
Good job. That's
Love it.
better than mine. I'll work
Yeah.
on that.
Work on it.
I'll work on it.
We'll workshop it.
All right, I love you guys.
We have to
talk-
say it.
Bye.
Oh well,
Oh,
we've
someone
been
say
the.
it.
Saying?
What is it?
Someone
We-
say
What
it.
is it?
We've been the
What?
thoughts.
Well, you always say it, so
Oh.
someone else say it.
Well, fuck me, I guess.
Well, don't
Correct.
you? Shouldn't we cycle?
Oh, like, what is it? We've been the thoughts. Is
Yeah,
that it?
That's it. We're cutting the episode.
That's
Is that
it.
it?
that's it.
That's it.
Oh, unaware of our own brand.
Okay, we're just a little rusty. It's been
Oh,
a while.
God.
It's fine. It's fine. It's been
Everything's
rough.
on fire. Of course.
Someone's setting off fireworks in my apartment.
Why?
God.
I don't
If
know.
the bills win, it's 'cause the-
December.
It's probably 'cause
God,
the
I thought we
bills-
were done with this when summer
Could be
ended.
because the Bills win. Either that or
Yeah.
like a gun, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Great.
good.
Who knows? I think it's fireworks.
Let's go with
You never
fireworks.
know.
Text
Yeah.
us in 20 minutes to make sure you're okay.
Yeah. Please.
I should go outside
Wow.
and take my dog out too, so that'll be fun.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
great. Love that for
I'll
all
be
of
fine.
us. Okay. Well, good night. We've been the thoughts, and I love you all.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Night.